My name is Rowland. I am the 11th mayor in the city of Prairie View. I come before you because I want to share with you my journey and how I became the mayor of the city of Prairie View. I am the oldest of three. My dad is from Panama City, Panama, the country. My mom is from Belize City, Belize, the country. And so I'm first generation American. I grew up in Brooklyn, New York. But my father gave us an opportunity where he enlisted in the United States Army, where he served for 38 years. I've traveled around the country. I've lived in Panama, I've lived in Germany, I've lived in 8 states within the United States of America over a short period of time. I call Brooklyn, New York home. Before transitioning to Prairie View, Texas, I lived in Killeen, Texas, which is the home of the largest military installation in the free world. That opportunity gave me a lens to be able to see the world, to see how people operate, to see people truly for who they are. And so the context in which I serve the community as mayor is being able to advocate for those people who are the voiceless, be able to engage students and hear their concerns, to get them involved. We're a growing community. We're a community that sees people for who they are. But we do have some problems and issues. And so the opportunity to talk to you all today is the opportunity to show that you can do anything you dream to do. I graduated from Ellison High School in 1997. And so did I know I was going to be the mayor of a city then in high school? I did not. I knew I was going to do something important because I had ambition. I was resilient. But no one ever have everything all mapped out. I thought I was going to play football in college. I thought I was going to then go on to be an entertainment road manager. And I've done neither of that. The reason why I say that is that I want you to know that you have the opportunity every day to get up, to improve, and be better than you were the day before. And so in college, in high school, you don't have to have everything mapped out. You just need to be moving in a forward direction, building positive deposits in yourself to be a better person. And as you transition in life, whether you go to community college, whether you go to a four-year college, I had the opportunity to go to a four-year college. But actually, first, I went to a community college where I had a 2-year scholarship. And so I took this opportunity to go to the community college to better myself. My parents left, and I said, freedom at last. And so I went to a community college where I got my first 2 years of college, and then I transitioned to Tarleton State University. And then I had an opportunity I was in New York on September 11th, and it changed my life. I was at the airport. And from that time, I said that I was gonna live life to the fullest. I transitioned to Prairie View A&M University in 2002, where it was a change to impact not only my community, but this country. The goal is to, again, have an opportunity to be positive, impact change. And so I just want you to know that as a high school student, you have the ability to chart your own path, but just know that no one has all the answers. But know that listening to good people, listening to your parents, listening to your counselors, they're just trying to deposit positive reinforcement on the person who you are inside. And if you allow yourself to listen to these people, to then make your own choice and decisions, knowing that you have to live with those decisions for the rest of your life, I think that you'll be better off. And so I had the opportunity to intern with several local elected officials before I even got involved in running for office or knowing what it was. It was my opportunities when I was a member of the NAACP in my local area. It was whether it was putting up signs, whether it was advocating for policy. That's where I got those experience of what it is to speak for other people. It was through those exchanges of internships and opportunity to see what people were saying on the behalf, right? It was the opportunity to be in the room. I wasn't saying anything, but just being in the room gave me the experience and knowledge I needed to be able to run a successful campaign. I learned that from organizing. And just as a young person, if you've ever organize the party or organize the dance or organize the function. Those are the same experiences you will need if you're going to run a campaign. You're going to need someone who's in charge of location, someone who's going to charge of communication, someone who's going to charge of fundraising. Those are all the steps needed to run a campaign. And so it was being on the other side of helping other people before it came time for me to run that I then had the necessary skill set to do that. I will say, as a young person or young people, internships are invaluable. That's where you learn the skill set, you understand the equipment, the machinery, the amount of money. You get the full-on experience of if this is something you want to do. There's no better opportunity to learn on what we call someone else's dime, whether it's a paid internship or whether it's a non-paid internship. You learning the skill sets on how to operate a camera, how to operate social media for a candidate or a organization gives you now the necessary experience if you wanted to go on and charge people for this, or if you wanted to then just learn new programming. Building relationships is important, and you can get that by interning, working for someone. Networking will allow you to be able to then use other people for references, and that's going to be, as a young person, what you're going to need to get to the next level of whatever it is you're trying to do, whether that's a recommendation for college, a recommendation for a small business loan, whether that's a recommendation to get into law school. Most of the time, industry can't do it alone. We'll just call the workforce. Having an educated workforce is also important, and I don't think one area can do it on their own. Education institutions have to be good partners with industry. Industry has to be good partners with educational institutions to mesh kind of like the next jobs of the future. Nobody wants to be working in a job that will be going away. And so what is the new job frontier, whether it's through innovation of technology, STEM programs, or agriculture? Why go to a four-year college when getting a two-year degree and learning heart refrigeration or technical skills, automotive, or even some new innovative technology that where an industry is saying, hey, we're looking for people who have this specific skill set. We're going to send them to training, and they just need to be teachable. And so there's opportunities for us to transition both those opportunities to the benefit of both agencies, whether it's the education or the industry, to impact change. So my future goals currently is to be the best mayor in the city of Prairie View that I can be, is to be transparent, be supportive, provide training, and also leave my mark to where we've been intentional to help people. Hopefully, this is enough motivation to get you to inquire more about the change that I want to see not only in my community but also in the state of Texas. And so with you, we all can do something together. And so again, thank you for the opportunity to be able to talk with you today.